It has been a very tough time for me as a business person, and sometimes we don't get to show you this side of the hustle, but it has been tough. Actually, I'm having some very sharp pain on the shoulder blade. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've been sitting for so many hours trying to put together everything. But yeah, so I did pay too much attention to teaching people how to do imports, flying the groups to China, conferences. As you all know, we just came from China in the whole month of September. We had a group, the third business trip to China. By the next one is happening in the month of March. If you'd want to join us from any part of the world that you're in, you can be able to just register using these details or write to us, make your registration, and you're going to join us. Then last week on 31st of October, we had a mega imports conference at Serena Hotel that required a lot of attention also. And then on Saturday 9th of November, we are having our virtual conference. So that means for the past probably 2 months, I've not been paying attention to my e-commerce platforms as I'm supposed to do. These are platforms that I do manage myself. I like it when I manage the inventory. I do everything for myself. And the social platforms, actually, I'm the one who do the posting and everything. And I love it when I do it and I take full control of it so that I can always have the first-hand information of how it is, how I'm the one who responds to my clients, because there's some points that I'd tried to delegate to someone to do the job, but I realized, oh, it's not working well because of the responses that the clients are getting. I would love to do it myself. Then I realized that I've been selling nothing. In some of the things that went out of stock that I was supposed to restock immediately, I didn't. And that has seriously made me feel so bad, counting the amount of money that probably I've lost for like 1.5 months. But now I've been here working on it. And again, we have a new Shopify account that I'm working on to add on, other things that I'll be selling. So I've been working on that, conversing with the suppliers, and again, so many other things happening in terms of I'll show you in a few minutes. I'm trying to introduce PayPal as a way or a mode of payment, so that my international clients can have an easy time using cards to make their payments. It has been just a bit tough, and then like someone pays and then it takes like 3 or 4 days before the money reflects on this side. The order delays and all that. So I'm trying to work on this thing right here. Let me show you. So I'm trying to work on PayPal. So far so good. They have given me a consent, a contract. I mean, it's a 6 pages contract. Quickly took my printer. I always have a very portable printer that helps me to print things even when I'm at home. But if you want these, we do sell them at I think $150 here, and it comes with a bunch of 100 papers. It uses the thermal papers to to print. So I did the printing. I want to sign the contract and send it to them on this other side. Can you imagine having 2 comps, having to work with 2 comps? I was making the orders, and so many of them, to be precise, so that I can be able to just I'm just trying to make the orders so that I can be able to restock in some of the places that I need to restock. So that's all that I've been up to. And I'm telling you, creating a new Shopify account, it has been so stressful, but I'm super grateful. I need to sign this to make it easier for all my international clients. I mean, the clients, even the local clients that would want to use our card to make any type of payment. I think I'm done with printing this. It should be closed. I always want to preserve the power, so this should be closed, switched off, and put right here. The good thing about this week is that I've cleared everything that was coming from China, and every client, from the individual containers to everything that was shipped via consolidation by air. And as we speak, all my clients have their commodities, so I'm grateful and I'm happy about that. And one of the things that I received was this specific what is it called? Yeah, the iron, and I love it so much, so much. I got it as a sample because I need to do a bit of testing and see how it looks like. And I believe it's one of the products that, you know, I've come to love so much, mostly because of this part. Most of the iron wherever that come that looks like this don't have this, you know, this board that will help you to iron easily. And also the colors, I love good colors. I love, what do I say, I don't like very bright colors. I love a lot of white and a lot of laid down colors. They make my mind feel so good. I don't know whether that happens to everyone. I mean, I love anything that makes my mind feel at home. I don't like colors that just, you know, irritate my mind, or I don't know what colors do to my mind. So I'm very careful when it comes to, you know, choosing colors, and that also affects the type of the things and the color of the things that I sell to my clients. You see a lot of white, you see a lot of gray. You
this one.
Yeah.
And where's the big one?
Return it there.
And where's little Polly?
Where are you taking it, baby?
And where's the big one?
I don't know. It's here, baby.
Is this one it?
Yeah, put it there.
But it's going to pour.
So I love everything about this. I've loved it. I'm yet to test it.
I love it too.
Yeah, I'm yet to test it, so I'll test it later and see how well it is working, and maybe choose if it's something that I would really want to, you know, work with. Another thing that got me by surprise is, you know, the idea of I have to fly to China again before the year ends, because I just realized, as I told you earlier, that I'm short of some types of stocks, and I always want to fly to China to pick them by myself, to touch them, to feel them, so that at least I know what I'm selling to my client. And thinking, the thought of I have to fly again to China, the fourth time, a whole, I don't know how many hours flight. Oh, it's traumatizing, because in my mind I was so set that everything is check. But just realized that I don't have so much. So I really need to fly as quickly as possible to be able to restock my shops with the things that they need. And this is a problem of paying too much attention to one thing and forgetting about the other. The good thing about it is that I'm happy. I flew people to China. It was a successful trip. I saw people making orders and orders and orders. I've taught others, so many of them. And also on Saturday, on 9th, I also believe that I'll have a very good time as I teach. My whole team is looking into if they can be able to offer some Telegram classes, yes, as the ones that we used to do enclosed, or some online classes, pre-recorded classes, I mean. So too much is happening here, I'm telling you that for sure. But you know what, all will work in our favor, my favor, your favor, you as my, you know, my followers. And this is just the other side of me that probably I've never shown you. Things are not always as straight as, you know, sometimes you may think. Yeah, and it is so frustrating when you think of something didn't go right at some point as a business person, knowing that, mainly knowing that there's a product that was not restocked and it's one of the best-selling product. Oh, someone feels so bad, someone feels so stressed up. despite feeling the way I'm feeling, at least December, or by the time you're getting to the last week of November, the platforms will be fully stocked with the items that I want them to be restocked with. So, and then it's life. Sometimes things go the way you don't think that they would. And but I'm so frustrated noting that this is a high season for us business people, then realizing that you haven't restocked one of your best selling commodities. You're like, what have I been doing? What have I been doing with myself? But you know what? I'm grateful. I want to wind up with this as I prepare for my next trip that is an impromptu. So it's supposed to be quickly fixed so that I can be able to fly to China. The good thing about me, I have a visa that I can always fly to China anytime. I don't have to visit the embassy. Yes, I don't have to visit the embassy all the time. So I can be able to just fly even if it's tomorrow. I can be able to do it. So I just have to wind up everything, put together everything, get my ticket and just fly. And that is what I'm doing right now. So walk with me in this journey of doing business. If you're there and you are not in business, you're not selling something, I don't know what you're doing. Even if you are in the corporate, you must be selling something. There is no excuse of things are hard, the economy is not performing, the politics are not, everything is not in your favor. That is why you're not doing business. You must be doing something. But the key thing is spreading your tentacles. That is what I said. Your product must be everywhere, must be on e-commerce platforms, must be on social platforms, must be everywhere, so that any place someone can be able to see you and place an order and buy, the better for you. So that's all that I had for you. Let me quickly proceed with my work. I am still having some very sharp pain in between my shoulder blade, but I'm still going to work so that I have to do what I have to do, and that's life, and that is what I chose to. So see you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. See you in my next video, right?